Dear Dante, as you likely just noticed, you have turned into a cockroach on your front yard, literally right after you dropped off at your house by your friend Carmen. I know all of this because I'm in heaven. I've been dead for decades. I also turned into a cockroach, and now that I'm dead, I realize why we turned into cockroaches. It's because our lives as humans were so pointless that nature decided we were more suitable as cockroaches, who lead pointless and meaningless lives as well. You didn't work too hard in school, you kind of hung out with your friends all the time, dreading going home to your foster family who preferred their biological son. I also didn't really live a happy life. I worked very hard, but I hated my stupid, tedious job. I was always so stressed, and I had to deal with things like bad food and people with whom I never really had relationships. I was hardly recognized for my work, and my family barely paid attention to me, despite what I did for them. Neither of us really liked our lives, and being a cockroach therefore doesn't really change anything. To stay alive, just leave your current location and head into the forest. Humans will only be scared of you, so there's no use trying to stay with them. They will only try to hurt you. My father once bombarded me with apples, and one wounded me for a full month. If you struggle to leave without saying goodbye to your parents, remember this. You are really not bound by any relationships. Relationships are not meaningful. They are only two people randomly interacting under the belief that their relationship means something. You are an individual, and whatever happens, happens. Now, getting yourself around is pretty self-explanatory, and not too hard. Just remember not to let yourself slip over. My first morning being a cockroach, I spent a very long time trying to get out of my bed. It was very difficult. I tried to get up hundreds of times. Also, the first time I just plopped down in an open area, I felt a sense of anxiety, even though it was a familiar place. And I wanted to get under an object, as you probably will. This is just an adaptation that is supposed to prevent you from being squished, and you'll probably feel like burrowing into something. I don't think these logistics matter too much, because it's not like life matters too much anyway. I hope things go okay as a cockroach. Just wait it out until your death, and soon you'll be joining me up here. Sincerely, Gregor.